Georgia defense, they are legit.
Hey, this is Jaquay slash A Georgia Bulldog fan. I gotta make this quick. I was listening to some folks and they were saying about the college football playoff and why they're making all these games. Well, you got to think about it. It's good that college football is going to a 12 team. It wouldn't do me. It would have pleased me if they went to 8 teams, but to go to 12 teams to me is a blessing because you get teams like Tulane or Central Florida, South Florida. Because think about it. They gave Cincinnati a hard time last year. Cincinnati had to win every game, and they did to get there, right? Okay, so for TCU, some saying TCU loses, they want them gone. Some saying they did everything they could. They did everything they had to do. They went undefeated. They lose one game. Some may put them in, some not. But can you imagine if you're a team like a Maryland or Purdue or Wake Forest, a team like that? Because remember, last year Wake Forest was undefeated until they started losing. But at the time, Wake Forest was like number 10, I think, correct myself if I'm wrong. Think about it. They ain't even want to talk about them in the top 4. So it gives teams hope because now it's looking at like, okay, boy, if TCU can't make it, well, what chance do we got? So I'm glad they going to this. I wish it could have been next year, but 2024 is a blessing. That's great because it's so much negativity with these small schools, man. Like they go undefeated. Like every year, it's hard to go undefeated, right? You telling these kids to go now. You telling these kids to go to these schools, and now there's a chance for everybody. You telling these kids that's why they're transferring. Look at the transfer portal. We lost so many players. I can't remember how much it was. It was more than 900 kids left. I can tell you that. But think about it. The transfers now. You got kids that may go to a Tulane. They may go to a Cincinnati, right, or Boise State, or Utah State, or things like that. Wyoming now, right? And now they got a chance. It's a chance for them. It's a chance. Can you get like college basketball? College basketball went from 64 to 68. So, and it's good. It's good for the sport because look at NFL. NFL went from went to what they got 17s in, third wild card team. That's great. Baseball did it too. So, and the NBA did a play in. So it's good. I like it. It's good to give everybody a chance. That's you want to do, man. You want to give people a chance. I love the University of Georgia. So I'm all for it. Hey, the more the better. I like it because you want to see matchups that we ain't gonna see a Clemson versus the Penn State. We want let's say if the playoffs was this year, I just seen the graphic. They had Alabama playing Utah. We want to see that. Remember last time Alabama played Utah? It's been a while, right? That was a long time. I think 2008 when Utah played Alabama. That's how long it's been. If I can remember, we don't get to see it. We don't and it's good. Who would think a Tulane thing versus Ohio State? I believe. I think I was showing. I got to look at it again, but it's good, and I like it. You asking everybody to get a chance. You just want a chance, and it's good for teams now because these conference championship games gonna really mean something. They do, but then they kind of don't at the same time. But now it's meaningful. It's meaningful. For like Georgia, we need to win this game, because last year team didn't do it, but it wasn't that championship game. But still, we want to accomplish that SEC championship game. But this make it fun for the kids, man. You're asking 18, 19-year-olds. Some on 24, 25. I get it, but it's a blessing, and I'm so thankful for God for allowing this to happen. Without him in my heart, none of this wouldn't happen. Y'all would trust him no matter what you're going through. But yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad. Give teams a chance. Like I say, it's like somebody trying to run for governor, right? And the popular person that we all know, right, and everybody know, then it's like, but the mid-level person gonna be like, dang, dude, if she can't do it or he can't get it, but what chance do I got? So, I'm happy for TCU. I really am. I'm a fan of teams that come out of nowhere. I love it. Because because you put the body of work in. You know, you're asking these kids to go undefeated, and then they go undefeated, and they get demoralized because they went undefeated. But if it was a Texas, Oklahoma, yes, I'm talking about U2 schools. It ain't the brand, man. Undefeated is undefeated. I don't care who you play. Undefeated is undefeated because this what we got to stop doing, and we gonna continue to do it. Well, who do they play? If a team don't want to play you, they was paralyzing Oregon. They'll penalize Oregon for saying, why did they have to take on Georgia? But if Oregon played a phony team in week 1, and then they go back and say, well, who non-conference game? They criticizing Michigan for playing UConn. So y'all, and I seen some people say, well, Oregon had to play Georgia. But if they don't play Georgia, if they don't play them, then get this. If they don't play Georgia, they're going to get criticized for not playing a great non-conference opponent. So what is it going to be? We as fans, we ought to know who we play first. We look on that schedule. It's not our fault. They ranked now, but they wasn't ranked. It's not our fault. And I know they keep saying I'm not a Clemson fan, but I'm going to be fair. Well, Clemson ain't really played nobody. It's not Clemson's fault that the ACC was down. It's not Alabama's fault that the conference, it's not their fault. They doing what their best they can do. You play who you play on your schedule. If they rank, last year team, Arkansas came out of nowhere for a little bit, right? They was ranked. Kentucky came out of nowhere last year. They was ranked. Auburn was ranked when we played them. They wasn't ranked last year when they played Alabama, but they was ranked when we played them. So you could be ranked, you could be 6-0, right? And then we play you, boom. Then you start losing games after games. Then like, wait a minute, but they was ranked when we played them. So we got to stop this notion of, well, who did they play? But guess what? Now it means something. The college football playoff is going to change all of that. 12 teams, I'm blessed for that. And it's a wonderful, because the 13th team, hold up, wait a minute here. But hey, you win your games, injuries plays a part in it. Like we got teams now, we got fans now. Okay, they had a lot of 1 losses over a team. Now they had a lot of 2 losses over a 1 loss team, right? Well, it wasn't that many, but with Tennessee, like, wait a minute, we beat them head to head. But then Ohio State, like, yeah, we lost our game. Alabama, like, wait a minute, y'all just had LSU ahead of USC, and y'all had 2 losses. So you see what it is. But guess what? The college football playoff gonna change all of that. Adding 12 teams will change all of that. This committee, they got it right this week. I mean, it's hard. We ain't gonna always get it right. It is what it is. We're not gonna always get things right in life. We got friends, people now leave people in the dark without telling them, and then when something go down with them, then we're gonna learn the background of it. Now, tell the person now. So, with that being said, I want to be on long. I just want to come up here. I recorded this on Wednesday, so which tomorrow will be Thursday. So, yeah, I was blessed. I was blessed to I knew about the college football playoff. I knew it from the jump. So, anyway, everybody be blessed. Looking for the game on Friday between USC and Utah, because that's gonna let us know everything just about. And then I'm really looking forward to when we play Saturday, because it's the time that Georgia, we won the SEC championship game since 2017. So, yeah. But anyway, with that being said, have a blessed day. Just be thankful for God, man. Like I say, always be thankful for Him, because God gonna stick with you through no matter what, through the tough times. Even that you doing great, you still honor the man upstairs, because he could take it away from you just like that. University of Georgia, go Dogs.